everybody, thanks for tuning in for Tuesdays with Tiffany C on Real Acting, where I perform one monologue a week, alternating through drama, comedy, classical, and horror. For today's show, I've decided to do a monologue from the play Glass Eels by Nell, Leyshon, and I'll be portraying the character of Lily. I hope you enjoy. I want to tell you this thing, but I don't want you to look at me. Look away. That's it. If you look at me, I'll stop. I used to think everyone had dead bodies in their houses. I'd go down to the room where he got them ready. He caught me one time looking at the powder he used on their skin to tighten it. I was going to use it on my skin, but he stopped me. Said it was only for dead skin. I started going down at night, and if we had one in, I'd lift the sheet from their faces. I used to think that if I looked at them long enough, I could bring them back to life, make them breathe again. One night, there was a new one in. So I took the sheet and peeled it down, stood and stared. It was my mother. No, don't look at me! It had happened late at night, and no one had woken me to tell me. That's how I found out. Her skin was streaked with mud. Her hair still damp from the river, a piece of weed in it. I just stood there and stared at her. Tried to make her breathe again. Tried to make her chest move. Nothing happened. So I reached out and pulled her eyelids up to get her to open her eyes and look at me. But her eyes had rolled back and there was just the whites. I tried to pull the lids back down, but they'd stuck. I had to go upstairs and into my dad's room. I had to tell him to come with me to see what I'd done. He followed me down, and I showed him. He saw, and he turned to me, and he grabbed my arm too tight, and he shook me, and he screamed at me, said I shouldn't have gone in. And then he hit me. Here. Some things that happen to you. You get them in here, and you can't get them out. I wish you could take it out, so I wouldn't have to remember it. Hope you enjoyed the show. Please tune in again next Tuesday evening for more entertaining monologues performed by yours truly. And up next week is comedy. Until then, have a good evening.